Nusenda Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial cooperative that is based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We currently have 19 locations and serve over 170,000 members. We serve the Rio Grande Valley. We have branches starting in Taos, moving south all the way down to Socorro, New Mexico. Nusenda's primary challenge with member service was that many of our locations were overwhelmed, meaning we didn't have enough space or people to be able to serve our members effectively. So we needed to deploy more locations in a cost-effective manner. The new technology that we're using today allowed us to do that. We deployed this new technology in a new branch model called a spoke. These branches focus more on interactions rather than transactions. We knew that even though we were serving our members transactionally in our larger branches, these new spoke models would need to have that capability as well. The ITM technology allows us to be able to do that in a cost-effective way.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Nusenda. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
The new drive-up technology has allowed us to be more personable in our interactions with our members.
I just wanted to do a withdrawal today.
Absolutely, I'm happy to assist you with that withdrawal. How much are we withdrawing for you today?
$40.
In the past, we used traditional pneumatic tubes. The pneumatic tubes were much slower. We've reduced our transaction times by over half. Today, the members are much more appreciative of the interpersonal interaction with our tellers. They are able to see them. We are able to see the member more clearly, which also has helped us mitigate some risk. The deployment of these new branch models with the new technology has allowed us to enter into communities that have traditionally been underserved. For example, our 98th Street branch, there are no other financial institutions in close proximity to where our branch is today, and the members are hugely appreciative that they are there to help serve them. Another benefit to Nusenda has been that it has allowed us to deploy branches at a lower cost to help offload tremendous volumes at some of our largest branches. Our new La Rio branch is right in between two of our busiest branches in the entire network. This will help offload some of those transactional things and allow us to focus more on interactions rather than transactions, which helps us help our members achieve their financial goals. It also helps drive revenue, which transactions typically are an expense for financial institutions. This allows us to build lasting relationships with our members and focus more on member service rather than just traditional teller transactions. We've been tracking different metrics. Our transaction volumes are similar to that at our traditional branches, but the cost per transaction is much lower because we don't have to pay salary and benefit expense at these new locations. In our new branches, our member service model is much more geared towards self-service. The members are free to conduct their transaction on their own time. They don't have to spend time in line. They can enter and walk up to the machines at their leisure. Before, they typically had to stand in line to work with a teller. Today, if they have an issue as well, they can have an override done by paging one of the staff members at the branch.
Awesome, thank you. Have a great day. You too, thank you.
Member feedback for the new technology has been overwhelmingly positive. They enjoy the fact that they can do transactions on their own accord, and if they need help, it's simple to page a staff member to help them. The staff members also are very appreciative of the technology because it allows them to build the relationships that we're here to help our members establish, rather than focusing on a transaction. Typically, these transactions take a significant amount of time away from the day-to-day activities of our financial consultants as well as our tellers. Now they can focus their efforts on finding products and services that will help save our members money.
morning. Welcome back to Nusenda. How are you doing?
Feedback from our staff has been overwhelmingly positive as well. Our 98th Street branch staff were very involved in the development and deployment of this new technology and are among their biggest proponents for deployment of more of this type of technology throughout the organization. The 98th Street branch helps train other staff members to be familiar with this technology, and we just opened our new La Rio branch, and that staff spent significant amount of time at 98th Street learning the ins and outs of the technology.
A key to success for implementing this project or any technology like it is to get a broad selection of people in your organization involved. Biggest successes we had were because we had a lot of service delivery staff, training staff, people from all over the organization involved in developing the workflows and working through the programming with NCR. That made it the success it is today. So the branch staff have been heavily involved in the development of the solution as we worked with NCR and as we implemented. The 98th Street staff lived in our admin building for months working with us on testing and development and the workflows and all that, and they have become zealots of the platform. And they're the ones, they're the cheerleaders of it. When members walk in to use the system, they're guiding them over there, they're walking them through it, and that's been a big piece of the members really embracing it. Same with the video tellers. Our video tellers were heavily involved in getting the platform up and running, and have been very excited and using it and working with members on the platform. Part of Nusenda's mission statement is to offer members the convenience and accessibility for their banking that they need today as well as tomorrow and in the future. Part of the way we accomplish that is through a number of investments both in branch technology and in our online and digital platforms as well. We see both as vital for covering all the segments of our membership and their needs. As we've grown, we've experienced challenges with capacity in our branches. We found that we have plenty of capacity on the transactional side, but when it comes to interactions with members, the new memberships, the loans, our offices are highly packed. They're overrun with people. We don't have room to put more staff in there, and we needed to do something to lower member wait times and provide the level of service our members expect. This technology is allowing us to open more locations in a more cost-effective way. At our newer style branch, like the 98th Street location, the emphasis is on interactions instead of transactions. The branch exists to have members come in, open memberships, get loans. But we also knew that we could not open a location without the ability to do transactions. So our primary emphasis with how we placed the equipment in that location is to put the closing rooms where loans and memberships happen up front, the transactional piece, the machines, in the back of the branch. So at branches like our 98th Street location, the big change that we've had in workflow is the concierge. Instead of having members walk into the branch and then go to the teller line or go up to the greeter desk to talk to someone about the membership or loan, when they walk in, they're greeted by the concierge who can direct them to the self-service terminals in the back if they're looking for a transaction, can help them through that process, or can sign them in to talk to someone about their membership or loan. We feel it has a slightly more personal touch and better service level overall for the member. The response by the membership from our 98th Street location has been very positive. They've embraced the technology. They love having us in their community. And that's probably the biggest aspect is this technology allowed us to open a location where those folks live and work, and that's the part they love most about it. Throughout the process of this project, we've come to rely on NCR more as a partner than as a vendor. Each time we'd come up with obstacles, which happen on projects of this scope and magnitude, they've taken ownership. We've worked out solutions together. At the end of the day, we deployed a really good product that our members love and is a great benefit to the organization, allowing us to do things we couldn't do otherwise. Throughout our selection process of trying to find a provider for this solution, we found no one else had anything like it.